Sculpture Homme. Le nouveau parfum Nikos.
Hey guys, Matt here, and welcome to my fragrance obsession. In tonight's episode, we are going to dwell into the house of Nikos, a fragrance house all the way from Greece. And this fragrance is known as a classic. It's not really well known, it's pretty inexpensive, but it's a great fragrance. And the fragrance we're going to talk about tonight is Sculpture Homme. Now, this fragrance has been recommended by so many people that I know. A lot of people on my Instagram account have told me to check this fragrance out. A lot of you guys have also requested me to review this fragrance, which, to be honest, I know I'm really late in doing, because obviously this is a very inexpensive fragrance. It's really easy to obtain, and it's a great inexpensive scent, and we're going to get right into it now. So, this fragrance came out in 1995. And it's known as a woody aquatic scent. Now, not a lot is known about this fragrance in terms of the perfumer. Now, I have looked everywhere to find out who actually designed this scent, could not find any names anywhere. So, a lot of people on my Instagram have told me about it, and pretty much everyone that I follow on there has this fragrance in their collection. So, I'm just finally, really happy to actually get my nose on it. So, we're going to talk a little bit about the box and the notes and whatnot. So, here we go. Now, here's what the box looks like, guys. It's pretty cool. We got Sculpture Homme right there, Nikos Parfums under there. It's kind of like an embossed oval badge. We get this really nice pattern. You can actually feel all the creases in it. I used to think it was like a marble type pattern, but I think it's meant to look like a sculpture sort of effect. I don't even know, to be honest. But we get eau de toilette, natural spray under there, and we get some information on the back here. The ingredients and whatnot, and we get Nikos Parfum Paris, distribution Coty Prestige, an address, Coty US, made in France, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, so that's the box. It's actually a really attractive box, if I'm honest with you. And here is the fragrance in general. Here's the bottle. Now this bottle is actually really, really cool. I used to think nothing of it, but up until I've seen the commercial that I showed at the beginning of this episode, there hasn't really been a lot of changes in terms of the design ever since its launch back in 1995. I also know that the fragrance has not changed that much in terms of reformulations, which is also really good, because that doesn't really happen with a lot of scents, but this one hasn't changed that much. So yeah, on top of here, on front of the bottle, we get this sort of cat with wings, which I think looks really cool. We get Sculpture Homme, and that's pretty much all we get. But I really like the shape of this bottle. Like, it's technically upside down. The spray is here. If we take the cap off, we got the atomizer right there. Really nice atomizer too. Spray is excellent. Like that. It sprays really, really well. But yeah, I just think it's a really cool bottle. It's one of those ones that you have to stand upside down. So it's kind of like that. So let's get into the notes of Sculpture Homme by Nikos. Now, in terms of notes, here we go. Now, in the top, we get bergamot, lemon, mandarin orange, orange blossom, and coriander. In the middle, we get a rich blend of cedar. And in the base, we get vanilla, tonka bean, and ambrette seed. So, in terms of the first initial smell, from the first to the second hour of this fragrance, very clean, very citrusy. So much citrus notes that to a lot of people might think is quite boring, but to me I think there's a unique twist to it. And to be honest with you, I think that comes from the cedar, the rich blend of cedar that's listed in this fragrance, which of course we get in the middle, but you pretty much smell the cedar throughout the whole scent, and you smell it very visible in the opening. So it's like a lot of citruses with a kind of cedar in the back, behind the citruses, sorry. And what's really good about this, I find that the cedar note is very realistic in this fragrance. They've nailed the cedar note down to a T in this fragrance, in my opinion. I find it very realistic. For a cheap scent, you cannot go wrong. And I've smelled a lot of niche fragrances that feature cedar. One of my favorites is the Aqua Original Cedar Blanc by Creed. One of my personal favorite cedar fragrances, in my opinion. But I find that the cedar in this is more realistic. And that says a lot, considering the Creed bottle costs hundreds and hundreds of pounds. Yet this, you're going to pay no less than £10 for it. So, not bad at all. So yeah, after 2 hours, the middle notes start to come in. And that's pretty much that cedar note. Very woody, very sweet. I would say it's also very soft as well. So it's like woody, sweet, soft, quite powdery as well. Um, it's kind of relaxing, you know. It's like it's the perfect sort of smell that you just relax to. Say if you're just like, uh, say if you've had a shower and you dry yourself off and you still have the clean smell on you. It's like you've used the shower gel, but it's all dry on your skin. It's kind of like that, quite soapy and a little bit creamy at this point. Yeah, it's just I find it really relaxing, very clean. That's all. It's kind of like a clean linen smell with a sort of sweet cedar. Yeah, it's kind of what I would say. And that lasts for about 2 hours. And then for the last 2 hours, because this fragrance lasts about 6 hours on my skin, which is not bad, considering it's like an aquatic style scent. But into the fourth to sixth hour, we get a lot of vanilla. And this is my favorite part of the scent. Very nice woody vanilla comes straight into the scent, and it leaves quite a nice, soft, balmy trail on your skin. There's also some rich tonka as well as the vanilla, creating a soft, kind of smart fragrance, really. It smells very elegant, which is what I really like about it. But the vanilla is really nice in this dry down. Like, I have to express that. Really nice vanilla, just really, really nice. And that tonka bean as well, mixing with it, just makes it really creamy and just, it's lovely. Really, really nice. I'm really impressed with this fragrance. Like, a lot of people have told me to check it out, and I've brushed it off, as I do with a lot of fragrances that are recommendations. But I'm really glad I've checked this one out. This is a great scent. I'm going to be wearing this a hell of a lot in the summertime. I suppose it could be worn throughout the entire year, really, but with it being very bright, it's more suitable for the spring and summer. But great fragrance. I would highly, highly recommend checking this fragrance out, honestly. Like I said, I've brushed it off for a long time. I hope you guys don't do the same. If you see this review, I would highly recommend going out and blind buying this fragrance. This is an amazing juice. Seriously, it smells really, really good. You can spray as much as you want as well. Like, I'm wearing this tonight, so I'm just spraying it all over, so I smell absolutely brilliant. I'm not gonna lie, it's a really, really nice smell. But you can over apply. It's just one of those scents. It's really simple to wear, sort of nice, fresh, clean fragrance. That's all I can really say about it. But it's like I said about the opening. If you like citruses, you are going to love this fragrance, but it does have that unique twist with the cedarwood, so you will find this quite a unique scent. It's a little bit unusual, but it's really, really nice, and I would highly recommend checking this fragrance out, guys. So thank you so much for watching this episode of my fragrance obsession. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think of Nikos Sculpture Homme in the comments below, and I will get back to you. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Keep smelling good, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye for now.